Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm great. How are you?
I'm I'm good.
Good.
How do you think the lesson went?
I mean, I think it was okay. I do feel like it's definitely like, I mean, I like your suggestions. I just looked through them briefly and I would agree with everything you had said. I mean, I feel like I definitely could use more visuals for sure. I mean, they're just using like the page number that I say, they're just using their book. So whatever illustrations or examples are given in the book, I mean, that's what they see.
Yeah,
And so, yeah, I would agree with what you said about, adding visuals when I can and creating a Kahoot and things like that. So,
yeah, because I noticed, like especially we're all teaching online, and it can be so dry. And so I'm trying to every lesson I'm trying to think how can I get the students excited or talking or say I
right,
have a prize or a secret or
right,
just try to engage. And so that
right.
was that was my only suggestion. I definitely understand like how we have to complete the workbook or the assignment, but um, um, is there any other things that you have ideas about, or you want me to look up, or what?
Well, I'll tell you why I don't meet with my kids because I know some teachers who do. I choose not to, and it's not like I meet with them once a week though, just to make sure they understand. That gives them a chance to ask questions if they want to. And most of the time lately, they haven't even asked questions. I had like one student who asked about adverbs, so that was good. And I can always see what their work. They're taking pictures and sending that in to me, so I'm looking through what they're doing. So if they didn't understand something, I could even see in the way they're answering or whatever if they don't get it. But I mean, most of them are doing a pretty good job, which is good. So that's pretty much the one time, and I do that because when I've met with them in the past, there's just so many different things happen. I mean, I have in each class, I have approximately 10. Like the lowest amount is like 8, and the highest is 10. And that's not even that many students, really. But, one shows up and I'm just like, turn your camera off because this one girl, she's like getting all up in the camera, like being all cute and everything. And I'm just like, no. And then, I mean, it's high school. And then like somebody has like their music on, so I have to keep muting them or whatever. It's just like, and I don't like dealing with disciplinary problems when
Yeah,
it's individual because you just don't have time for that. And then it kind of just like makes it not enjoyable for everybody else that's actually trying to learn. So I just find it's faster, it's easier if I just do my own
right.
video. And for literature, I actually am just having them read their own pages and I'm sending them a quiz. And that quiz actually is open book. So I don't even really feel like I do like your Kahoot suggestion, don't get me wrong, but I actually think because I'm not even really I'm
Yeah,
counting it, but they have open book, you know? So cuz I can't see whether or not they're using their book or not. So that's kind of the disadvantage of virtual. But I've told them, I was like, this is not just a participation grade. I mean, this is an open book quiz. You have no excuse to not have the answers. So as they're reading through the pages on their own time, they're finding those answers. So that's the only way I can know if they've read or not. If they're getting all those questions wrong, they probably didn't read,
yeah,
or they're just good at finding the answers throughout. So
yeah. No, I definitely hear you. I'm just trying to figure out because it's usually that's the hardest thing is engagement in an online environment
mhm.
and getting them excited. And like I said, finding one thing to do every activity every time you meet them online, and like one thing I did for this college students to show their face and say, all right, go and find, you have 2 minutes to go and get a background that shows your mood. And so students would, I don't know, that's a little high level,
Yeah.
students, but and they showed their virtual background to kind of show their mood. I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. And that was the one thing I got to get students to do something to stay engaged. So
Yeah.
it's going to be hard for you, I think, because it's hard for me to find creative ways to kind of get
Yeah.
people. But I think it will be beneficial for you, I think, in the
Yeah.
long run.
Yeah. I will say, we are hoping to meet back on Monday, but I do know I've heard rumors about like the governor or whatever saying something about schools close.
Uh,
I'm like, I don't know. So we'll see. But I had a competition because like if we meet next week, I'm hoping we do, but I had a competition where like the student for each grade from 7th through 10th, the student that turns in all their assignments on time, they're all completed, and everything like that, that kid will get to choose a king size candy bar of their choice. And so, yeah, so I've done that. They were really motivated and super excited and asking like, did I turn it in first? Because the day we met, I mean, I looked at the last assignment and figured out who finished first. And so that got them excited. I mean, if we keep doing virtual, I may have to like,
Yes.
I don't know, send it to them in the mail or go to their house if they're nearby. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but
Let's take
yeah.
those things, and it could be something that's not coming out of your pocket too, like all the people that actually turned it in, be like, you know what, it was 50 people that turned in all their work. I'm going to celebrate them, and I'm going to do a drawing, and then or something, or and then get them a re-gift and you send it to them or whatever, like, or a gift card you got or something in the mail. Or
Nice, yeah.
Since so many people turned it in, we're going to have a red party day, which is 5 minutes of us dancing with music. I'm going to turn on the music, just be creative. And I think that will get the kids hyped more than kind of you coming out of your pocket all the time.
Yeah, that's good, huh?
I think they would love it. I'm like, you mean a red day? And you're like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. It's just really fun ways to get them excited about a little bit of nothing.
Yeah, that's funny. That's true. Oh,
So you don't have to come out of your pocket all the time. But yeah, I think you're right on task though.
Yeah, good.
I even remember a teacher that said, you know what, I have a surprise to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you till next week, because she had a problem with students showing up. So everybody showed up to share the surprise, and it was nothing. It was kind of like, we're going to do a script and draw thing, but she told them like John, she named off like 5, John, Kayla, whatever. Yeah. They did really well on the test. So we're going to take 3 seconds to celebrate them. Everybody, yay! Yeah. And just marking students that are doing well, or marking the 10 students that you said, or the 1 student that turned in the work with everybody. So they're like, man, I'm about to win next time. It's on, so, but I think you're on the right path.
Yeah, thank you. I was thinking about, like, I know my 7th and 8th especially, I don't know about 9th and 10th, they probably would, but I was thinking about doing like a Mad Libs day, because I know they like doing Mad Libs, and like you can, get your adjectives, adverbs, all of that. So you meet up and you just like have like a page where they can see all the places to put them in, and I'll have like, I could put their name, like Mackenzie puts in the adjective here and have their name, so then they can kind of see, and they can we can fill that in together. I think that'd be kind of fun. So
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think the frustration is like the first time when you're like, oh, they didn't go right. Oh, let me fix this. But I think after that, they're going to be like, this was such a cool class. I cannot wait till the next class, And so,
yeah,
you're on the right page.
Thank you.
But that was it. I think you did a wonderful job. Like I said, and like I said, online learning is hard. So, but keep going. So I appreciate you.
I'm funny because like I already knew I did certain things, but then like as I've been doing the videos, I feel like I noticed them even more. But it's just funny because even in class, I actually do this. Sometimes like if there's an error in the book or whatever, or they didn't explain something right in the book, I'm just like, why did they put that there? I don't understand. Like, and I'm just kind of having like this little dialogue with myself, and I can hear myself in the videos now, and I'm like, I do that all the time, Or like one video is really funny because I had like this little piece of hair that kept sticking up because my hair is like crazy, and I was like, get down, and it like wouldn't, and then finally I just like covered it up, and I was like, and some students noticed that, and some students had no clue that I was even doing that, so it's funny.
It's funny. That is so cute.
Oh, and then kids like they'll Snapchat, they'll like record my my face or whatever, and like do all kinds of weird funny things with it. So I'm like, well, at least they're enjoying themselves.
Oh, I agree. And sometimes you could take those things and make it something else or bigger than what it was, because it's something that they're interested in. So now you're bringing it to the forefront and like making fun of it or something like that. And I think kids really love that.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But that's it. I appreciate you for letting me keep watching your lessons. You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, I'll see you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.